Mm. 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 Hmm. Mm.
Hello? Hello? You hear me? Hello? How are you, my dear friend? Oh, how are your days? Fuck. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Na-na-na-na. Hello, YouTube, my dear friends. Yeah, we can hear. Not bad, not bad. Chilling. What about you? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, eggs ready. Just wanna Yesterday, like, we talked a lot with our friends, we chit-chat, and I couldn't sleep well. It's okay, sometimes I also need to be social, you know? Korea got code? What code? But they have, you know... Hold up. Before we just, you know, talk about Korea, let's just check this one. KPZ, thank you so much for tier 1 subscription. Welcome, 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 welcome.
Salaman alaikum IYI
Alaikum salam. No Migalo? Bad. Bad. No Migalo, bad. To the nearest town, let's go. There's time for more end times, need 600 of them. I agree, I need 600-ish. Good morning, Moonshine. What happened, Rapidi? Korea got code, but what code? Let's check it. That's this server. Where? This one? 579. I think this one. Dots minus 1, I believe. The last day of long holiday that lasted for 7 days was 579th Hangul Day. This, yeah, it's for them, yeah. We're sending a small gift to adventurers all who participate. Korean words and the phrases found every day, life by Korean, blah blah blah. Login. This one. That's nothing. This reward is nothing. Maybe they can give us to, because, you know, this is nothing. I thought maybe they give like 10,000 crowns something. It's their, you know, special day. We good, we good. Let's control the prices of fish. Sell. 128, 116, no good. 130, 108, bad. Ukko. 28, 20, not bad. Galbel. 37. The prices are bad at this server. Let's check this. Are we expecting something big? Yeah, I'm expecting something big. Where is 30k kron? Yeah, where is 30k kron, guys? 128 milyar dolar nerede? Where is 30k kron? Hold up. Now check the places. Silk. 100. Oh, it's very bad. Bookbo. Very bad. Dalbel. Whoa, what's going on? Fish prices are shit. 2407. What is going on? 2328. Maybe this one, yeah. Let's go to Nampo Moto. Trading back working? Trade? They didn't just remove the trade managers. They just, you know, not allow you to do, you know, special trade from the trade managers. Yeah, Khan. We have to be careful, isn't it? Anything is can be a reason to go to Silivri. But this is like How much? Let me think. 4, 10, 22, 20, 18. It's like 16, 17 hours. 16, 17 hours of fishing.
The specialty of non-pub. My legs are still as strong
Yeah,
as an
it's
ox.
doable.
Thanks to them, I don't really need a horse or a wagon.
Yeah, I should check different servers. Can I go Calfan too? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Like Imperial Cooking, Imperial Alchemy, these type of things, and fish crates, trade crates. But going to the trade manager, buy something from it and sell it to the other trade NPC, it's not. I've seen some players and streamers have program that counts how much trash and drops that they're farming in a moment. Don't they get banned for that? Why? No,
My legs are the specialty of
it is not.
non-po.
Why they should get banned from it? But I think it's not working properly. At least that's what I'm thinking. Need an optimization. 496. Looks like it will go back to Alpha 1. Yep. Is there a trade manager around here? Here. Bad. Let's try our chance in a different server. Are they gonna announce players who get masterclass entry today? I don't know. Oh, is today the last day? I didn't just add myself. I thought it's until 16. Is not? We still need time. Wait, I didn't just apply it. It ends at 16, isn't it? Yeah, it's until 16. Yeah. I don't understand how node system work if I got 320 already. Will it work or not? It's additional 10% if you have 20%. If you have 20 level.
My legs are still as strong as an ox.
Please give me some good numbers. What is this? Come on, you can do better than this. Fuck you. Really? No fucking way, dude. Not a single one is good. I'm selling to this one, fuck it. Calvin one was bad. Never mind.
There's way too many.
It will be 2.5 bill or something. You think we'll get something good in global app? I'm expecting good things, yeah. But it's PA at all. Can be a disappointment. Tabek outfit. Tabek good. Where's Dalishan at? Where's this place? Dalishan. Never mind, let's go back. Let's go. Do you use float when fish? No, I'm not. Do you expect a PvP change? Yeah, I'm expecting huge PvP changes. I think what I'm expecting from them, it's for my own game taste. Also for most of the players. Morning Sacred. It's a thing that they should start what they, you know, they started with the Assassin update, nerf. You know, they should just keep that. And PvP class need nerf or it balance now. We have lots of classes broken. They need urgent nerfs.
Hello, adventurer.
By the way, I tagged Dosa. If I wouldn't just wake up late today, we would, you know, work a little bit Dosa. We will go again to the Battle Arena. We will work with Dosa. If I wouldn't just wake up late, we would maybe just hit some mobs, but I'm not sure if we can do it today. Yesterday, I just go bad and I went bad, you know, a little bit late. Because of that, at least I should sleep 7 hours in a day to recover my body. By the way, today I finally break the chain. I was just like sitting on 99 kilos. Today I've reached 98. So that's big W. And it shows that we're doing good. Every day I was creating like 500, 600 calorie deficit, and I was sitting on 99 for like 4 weeks. My muscle mass was growing and also losing fat probably. Finally, my losing fat part is just won against muscle growth. Thank you, Sacred. Is this farm for elixir? Yeah. For fruit. And also side drops. Yeah, what do you think? Should I use ViewerBot? Rappa? Is this new meta? I'll just follow what you're doing then. Hello, are you mainly test Awaken or Dosa? Dosa is, I'll test it. Kinda curious about Dosa, but I can't really figure it out if the shift skills are really the best DPS or rotating RMB, LMB for Ultra Bombs. For single target DPS, you use LMB, RMB and other skills like Robomb, the flow, the RMB flow. These are good. That's for DPS. But when you need AoE, you're just slowing your DPS a little bit compared to the other ones. You're just going for the shift skills. You have 6 shift skills and they are very big AoE. I'm 370 AP, 427 DP. Is Ethereum good for silver and total AP around? No, just go at Dark Secrets or Tungrad. Or if you can, and if you know how to grind at Orzekia, go grind at Orzekia. Ethereum is one of the worst spots in the game. Hello, Lopez. How are you? YouTube, welcome. YouTube people, welcome. Twitch people, welcome. I'm appreciated all of you here. May you please, to increase the algorithm of the YouTube live stream, may you please click that like button. And also there is a link in chat. From that link, you can reach the YouTube live stream. And if you go there and like that YouTube live stream, I will be appreciated. There's only 10 likes. There are only 10 likes and 30 people watching me on YouTube. And according to, you know, mod channel, according to the mod window, 80 people watching me on Twitch. Please, I'll be appreciated. If we can make that likes as soon as possible reach to 100, people can just, you know, saw our live stream on YouTube. More than enough. Orzekia? Yes, you can go Orzekia. Maybe I should go Orzekia for children. Maybe not, because I need these shits. These two. You already like this too? Okay, thank you. Let's just pin this one. Pin. Help me to get 200 plus likes on YouTube live stream. Thanks. To be honest, Orzekia is pay to skip since you need 20 mates. Like, until you reach the Orzekia, I believe if you're just not, you know, pay to winning or just not being Giga RNG carried, you get 20 mates slowly. For like casual player, a little bit above casual level, it took at least 5-6 months to reach Orzekia from scratch. And in that 5-6 months, you can easily get 20 mates. Game giving lots of them. There are, you know, for example, you saw that special pack yesterday, 100 Pearl for our server, maybe 500 for EU. And they were giving you mate for almost free. These type of things are good investments for your account. People asking me, are you doing pay to win? For specific pay to wins like buying packages, buying huge, you know, things, no, I never. But when I encounter like good deals, like 70-80% discount type of packages, I do pay to win on them. For my family, for my account. Like if there's a mail in that, you know, 80%, you know, thing, I buy that. I buy that. What APDP should I start with? Adania region. Like until you can grind that or beta or Nymphomare at least for weekly quests, don't bother yourself. When you just can grind it, you know, what's the name? Nymphomare. When you can grind Nymphomare, go there, grind a little bit, do weeklies. Don't bother yourself, go back to your Zekia. Make money. Is there a change or something? No. There is no Dosa announcement. Where do you recommend me to grind 1285 AP and 610 DP? What is grinding here? That. Kill him! There is no AP buff. Let's just find ourselves like a normal server. I tried to go Quint, but I think Dosa sucks there. I got 1 billion trash in an hour with Agris. How much AP that troll requires? Exclamation mark Dosa? Because I tagged Dosa. And exclamation mark Dosa is the command for bot. Calphion. Quintil Elvia. Bro, your AP can't even reach the cap. Did they cancel Global App? I don't think so. Activate drop off at the server. I'm at PvP build. Why I don't have AP? Interesting. Yeah, go hack the sanctuary. It's very good for you. Tag succession, Magu. Ay la 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 le. Black Shrine, Golden Peak, let's go. Which server is this? I'm activating AP buff to the Odilita one. And also there is drop rate buff. Almost 3 hours. If anyone interested. Is this knee bug? Why am I getting, you know, locked inventory? You guys also encounter with that? Sometimes my inventory looks like locked. You guys also encounter with that? Probably it's like general bug. What's best class for Orzekia? Can you guys answer that? Best classes for Orzekia? I'm at both. Chat, please answer that question. Oh wait, I'm in PvP build. It's gonna be so fun. My evasion roll is not there. It's gonna be so fun. Hopefully I won't die. My God, it's gonna be so fun. They changed the AP bracket? Yes. Oh my god, how can I? No! No! Oh, thanks god. Thanks god it's not Calamity 10. I would just like instantly die at that skill. Come here, please. My flows. Most of the skills are locked. My brain is not braining. Succeeded! Yes! Nerf Drakania? Why Drakania needs nerf? I don't understand. Best class for Rosekia. If you're Drakania, if you're Quendia, it's Drakania. I mean, it's a good approach. Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Drakania Awakening good for PP, one of the worst. Suck DK is good for Orzekia. If you can handle Drakania like me, he is right, Drakania is good. Suck Witch, Suck Ninja, Suck Striker, Wukong, Awaken Sage. These are good. Shashin isn't bad, guys. And Orzekia mostly, you know, capped. That spot is also capped. That you're just making difference that while you're killing the elites. Lots of the spots right now in the game, except like Tungrat, DSR. You got 19k with Yellow and Agris. It's probably something related with you. You should watch my videos and you should just check what I'm doing. You don't need to understand what my Drakania is doing. You should understand that what I am doing and why I am doing. Yeah, one of the most important thing is just, you know, sweat for a back attack. Stapleton, which class you play? Damage was huge. You should check what I'm doing, why I'm dealing lots of damage. Awaken Hush PV damage is not bad. It's not as high as like Drakania, I agree that, but that class is pretty decent for PV. If you'd ask me, like, I would say like 7.5 to like 8 out of 10 for Awake Hush. 100k Agris is waiting, you're going to Orzekia? Good. Lenil, hello. Hello, Pomshi. How are you? Like DK, it can be played chill and still out across most of the classes. Yeah, like sometimes I watch Lua's, you know, videos to compare it. Like in good hands, when you sweat, that class is just like not normal. For me, sometimes I'm thinking that can beat Sakwitch overall. I don't know, it's just not good. Drug PP buff Sven. I don't know, like before they. What my honest opinion about the current PvP set, before they buff the, you know, low-level classes, I would love to see some, you know, nerfs on, you know, OP classes. We have lots of OP classes and they're just breaking games, you know, balance. You guys all know that. Nerf is a good way to start to balance this game. It's pretty rare, you know, policy. Pretty rare situation for PA. That's a pretty good way to just balance this game. Awaken Dosa, Musa, Awaken, Striker, Succession, please. For what? For 200 reasons, I'm playing Maya Succession. Should I jump into Awaken? You like both? I believe you shouldn't play Maya for PV. But if you really want to play, both equally shit. Sorry for saying that, but... Are the waving drops reset every day? They reset every day. Yeah. Which... And especially get the drops until October 31st. The new Twitch drops are amazing. Even if you watch me on YouTube, put me in second, you know, screen or something. But if you not watch it, if I'm not wrong, it won't count. You should watch me in second monitor or something. Nice, give him the long animation. Is that still broken? For PvP, yes, very strong character. But for PvE, it's kind of bad. For PvE, compare Dosa Awaken, Musa Awaken, Striker Succession. Striker Succession is the best in that option. And right behind it, Awaken Musa. And Awaken Dosa is the last. Striker Succession, 99.5 out of 10. In good ends, can be S+. If you need AoE, can be S. But overall S+. Musa Awaken, in good ends, S to S++ again. 9 out of 10. Dosa is 7 out of 10, slightly above average. And that quadra prop thing, if EA nerf it, hopefully they buff the class. The class will be like the worst PV class in the game. Plus only being playable with that quadra prop system. If you don't know what is quadra prop, go watch my dear friend IDEX. Dosa God, Awaken Dosa God. What about my Awakash PV? Awakash PV is not bad. Needs a little bit low, but before than that, they should nerf PvP. Otherwise, they shouldn't touch that class. I think he needs attack speed buff. Attack speed buff directly buff for PvP. You know that? My eyes can handle Awaken Dosa skill effects. Totally colorful everywhere. You can decrease the FS like opacity. I agree. Some classes, Awaken Dosa is one of them. Sakmayagu. These classes, Wukong at some certain places, dark places. There's so much effect. But he hits slow. Hitting slow can be increased by the damage. The total DPS can be increased even if the class is slow. They can just buff skills significantly, like 20% for PV only. Then you hit like truck. Do you need scholars need some buff in PV? Like if they want to buff scholar, 5-6% more, skill buffs. Yeah. Why not? Buff Drakania. I mean, no more Drakania buff on PvP, please. But for PvP, I will just get one. That would be nice. It's my Dani AP. Use this one. Let's use a little bit X buff. Do I have any 600? No. I need Book of Combats. Slowly, let's just walk for 67. Let's use them too. Yeah, Lua is a good resource for DK. YouTube people, click that like button please. I'll be appreciated. Thank you very much. What about guild skills? Rapidi, may you please use guild skills? Oh, I can use it. I can. Wait. Off my wall. I agree. If they nerf OP classes in PvP, indirectly they will buff most of the, you know, kinda feeling bad classes. First I need to get... Come on! Go here. 10,000. Come on, no, no, no! Am I gonna die? Oh, thanks God. I didn't die. What is that stutter? What the fuck? My FPS is just screaming. One said wait. Easy. Is there any problem on stream, guys? YouTube, Twitch? Is there any problem? After that stutter, did we get any problem on the stream? YouTube, Twitch, hello? You guys? It is okay for YouTube, Twitch? No problem, it's okay. Computer, hello. Long time no see, where have you been? I think I didn't see in my chat yesterday, so it's making the duration is long. I saw a new video related with the Crimson Desert. It contains same images, same highlights, but a little bit more. We should check it after this hour, okay? Until we get the global album. How many of you watched the global, Crimson Desert video on YouTube? So no problem? Okay. You did. Nice. It will be a pretty interesting game, not gonna lie. I'm hyped. But the mechanics with other things seems pretty good. Drink water, drink coffee. But first water. Coffee without sugar. Just the black one. Hoping that they will implement that engine to Blackdesert Online. It's a really big copy, I'm not gonna lie. But who knows, maybe. It's the upgraded version, updated version of the Blackdesert Online engine. What you see in that, Blackdesert Online can be like that. I heard from Enes, he tested the game, the controls a bit odd compared to the other same genre games. There is no other same type of games. No one just played like, I believe for, he's saying it's odd because people just never, like, those type of gamers, they never played like Blackdesert Online combat. You know what I mean? How many of the game that you know you're just using your skills with Shift F, Shift U, Shift D, Shift E, like I don't know, you know the thing. How many of you? I'm expecting Crimson Desert will be same. I think they could change the engine, but not on Crimson Line. I think they will do that in future. You know how they do that? If Crimson Desert, you know, drag lots of people, draw lots of people's attention from all around the world. And if Blackdesert Online suddenly become like large amount of people who plays the game and become like one of the big game in the world, then maybe they can start to work with that. We played on console. Of course, like, it's totally normal. People never just played like freestyle combat. Blackdesert's combat is freestyle. There is no like, you know, aim lock, tap target or something. Because of that, most of the gamers that they call themselves gamers, they can handle Blackdesert Online, and they said very bad things on Blackdesert Online official release. Didn't you guys see that how many times that BDO's combat being, you know, criticized and got lots of negative criticism from the kind that they call themselves gamer, but they are not gamer for me. You know some of their names. They're just streamer. They can handle Blackdesert Online. Blackdesert Online combat is just, it's a little bit thick for them. It's giving you the vibe of like, it's really real fight. There is no help for your, you know, you non-stop, with Drakania I non-stop change my rotation. That's big, isn't it? The back attack thing and other things. I'm controlling it and going back. I'm controlling it and going back. I'm controlling it and going back. Nothing is helping me to go back. Like this. I'm watching it and I go back. Like this. Nighttime. Whoa. Wait, how did I die? Interesting. Even game couldn't understand it how I died. In iframe I got like 2k damage. Interesting. It was very interesting. Raw, king of the grass Venus. Let's go. Sometimes you need to spill a little bit blood. Is there any additional announcement in Global App Patch server? Patch webs, Global App Patch website. Let's control this one. It seems like they didn't change it. The details update on Wednesday, October 15, and Global will be released at 18 KSA Friday, October. Yes, today. Like in 1 hour and 20 minutes, we will get the updates notes. Hopefully we get some kind of class changes, please. We need that. What's he guys doing? De vuelta a las andralas con los anfibios. He guys doing Higa thing. Vaka, vaka, vaka. I think best combo system was in the Blade and Soul. I really enjoy when I play. I never played that game. Has anyone played Blade and Soul in this game? In this chat? Who played it? How is the combat? What's the bonus and benefit of playing 1 versus 1 in Blade and Soul compared to Black Desert Online? $3,682 experience bonus as a percentage of course. Gimme. I've decreased the game audio a little bit. Oh, the damage. Brutal. Nighttime is giga dangerous. Yesterday I sold my 5 billion crystal, the distorted crystal, you know, the whole piece. Someone bought it. It took 2 months. Broxo, hello. Thank you for follow. Thank you for being here. How is your day? Do I know you? Do you play BDO? They've just moved a lot. Come on, stop! Just watching while doing some skill works. What type of works are that? Are you a teacher? Or are you a student? College student. How old are you? $21? Isn't that college means university, isn't it? College is university. Ah, okay. I'm from Philippines, so I'm used to say college. Oh, it's okay, no problem. What's your department? What do you study for? Instrumentation, control engineering. I think I can imagine. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. What the fuck? Why did I just, went there? My character slipped. Interesting. Oh, I totally forgot about activates Alan Servant's bitch. And you guys are not just reminding that. It's on you guys. It's on you. It's your fault. I'm here, horse. Why are you guys sorry? Because you didn't remind me? Okay, next time I permaban all chat. Oh. What do you think is the best spot for 313 AP? I'm returnee, so I don't know what's the meta now. Which class do you play and what's your total AP? I believe Hexa Sanctuary is good for you. But which class do you play? Furkan, welcome. Alaikum salam. Best Kafraas spots? Tonwood. Dive in. If you have a good AoE class, like a Waking Guardian, I believe Tonwood can give you 200 per hour. Not sure about it, but try it. You're welcome. Like my again around 1120 AP. Thanks. It's enough around. Can you increase it? 11. Can you make it 1130 or more for Hexa Sanctuary? I think you're missing few things. You should be able to recheck the Sanctuary's total AP with your gear. You're probably missing some crystals, some other things, self buffs. Do you count all of them? Or is that just naked AP? No buffs, nothing. Go hack the Sanctuary. Which artifact set do you use? $313 AP, 1000 AP is pretty low. I mean, are you sure that you're missing something? A friend told me when you play Awaken that enhance your main weapon, your damage will increase more than when just AP. That's true? Yes. Because while you're using an Awaken skills, your main weapon will provide 30% of the damage. That's why we, tell people to enhance your weapons equal. If one is tat, then make the other one tat. And go like pen, hex, sep. How should I set my add-ons for Rozeki? How many back attack damage? I don't know, bro, like... How many back attack damage? Just keep your add-ons up on you, that's all. You cannot stack back attack add-ons. Just make sure that they are always up. I have 330 AP and I can make 1170 AP with buffs. What? What time until global lab? 1 hour exactly. 330 AP and you can only do 1170 AP. Are you sure that you're playing Black Desert or not? If that guy with 313 AP capable to do 1120, naturally with the additional millions of AP from the shit AP, you should be able to get 1.2, 1.3k. Are you guys still playing with Zarka or offense something? How is it possible? Is this blast balancing again? We don't know. Can be like giga empty patch, or can be like really good patch. And I'm expecting a good patch. Hopefully no giga empty patch. I'm gonna miss something because ratio difference is insane. Yeah, probably you're doing something. Too tired of this solo grind. I agree. I would love to see like party zones. But for the current set of the game, do not expect party zones from PA. Proper party contents. The only party contents you have right now in the game, party boss splits. Is there any other party contents? Nope. They didn't say no global lab patch for today? No, they didn't say. Did you watch my announcement video that I published like 6 days ago? Watch you? I mean, these world bosses can be good group content. Not directly party, but can be good group content. How is that possible? They can add some kind of teleport system to the game. We already have that teleport system. They can improve it for world bosses. And whenever a world boss just appears, if you just completed the Magnus questline, you will be able to teleport to there. A new type of UI can implement to the game, can be implemented. And from that UI, you can control that where you can teleport when a boss appears. Like Black Shrine bosses. You go there with your own character. In few minutes, you kill bosses and you come back. And let's just make the boss drop rates look like good. It can be really good for early game players because the bosses are not dying right now in the game. That's a big problem. Imagine how it will just boost early game players. And also add in those bosses some kind of item that can, can be good for end game players. Rarely they can get, so it can just give them good encouragement. So world bosses will turn into some kind of good content. You will always want to go to world bosses whenever you see it in the game. If I were a developer, I would just make this game like giga high quality. And we will never understand that why they refuse to make world bosses viable. For every level of the game. For every stage of the game. They refuse lots of potential in this game. Moved here, YouTube too laggy for me when watching the live stream. Sent you the link on Discord saying October 10, no global lag. Even in EU, Morocco and Queen don't die. Like in bosses, in the morning bosses, for example, right now is morning bosses, none of them will die. Maybe Zarka dies sometimes. But in 20 minutes or something. No matter the boss is just like normal or not. Just make world bosses viable for every stage of the game. And then let people teleport there with their main characters. Let people hit them with their main characters, high DPS. Bosses will die in few minutes. And each one of them you will spend for 2 minutes and they will die like in, for example, 5 to 6 minutes at maximum. And then, bam! You'll just come back to the place where you're running at. In AFK phase, I will show you that why I'm saying that there will be global lag. Or maybe you can just read it again before I just explain it to you. With world bosses were similar like how World War II had their world bosses. World bosses can be like really good content for Black Desert Online if they want to. Seems like they don't want to. I don't know what is the reason why they don't want to. Okay. Let's go here. Turn on. There will be no regular maintenance at Black Desert Lab on Friday, October 3rd, Friday, and October 10th due to Korean. What is this saying? Maintenance. But look at this one. Details on update on Wednesday, October 15th, or the 16th for us, will be released at, this is like in 1 hour, Friday on October 10th. So there is no Global Lab maintenance. There will be no change in Global Lab client, but the patch notes will be released today. Okay? So there is Global Lab. Thank you very much. I'm learning reading with Gwendia. Even if you, for example, we get maintenance in Global Lab, how many of you log into Global Lab? Just wonder. Just how many of you? How many of you have Global Lab client? Just wonder. I have a question about class. I've got Guardian and Wukong 61, but thinking of change. On Wukong missing CC and Guardian is a little bit too slow with DPS. Is Quick class have Guardian DPS and quickness? You're looking for Guardian DPS, which is Wukong DPS is better than Guardian. First things first, Wukong is better than Guardian in PV. But you're looking for PvP class that's better than them. And also has kind of acceptable DPS. Awakening Sage. You don't have Global Lab. How many of you have Global Lab client chat? Let's say that there's something big thing is just happening in Global Lab. How many of you can log into Global Lab? Just wonder. Global patch, not what you meant. There will be Global Lab. We can say it. I understand what you say. You got it. Do you guys log in every Friday to the Global Lab to see the changes if there's something interesting? Or you guys just watch me or any other streamer that can log into Global Lab and watch from them? You know, I'll just, tell what side. 99.9% of the Black Desert Online gamers, if there is nothing really big, they prefer to not to go to Global Lab. They only check Global Lab nodes and they do. Yeah. You watch me for Global Lab, other people watch maybe for Chris Poly. I don't know why someone can do that to himself. You watch so you can grind. Just kidding, by the way. We all like Chris Poly. Poly had lots of, investment to this game. We all like our Purple Poly. Poly and his clickbaits. Yeah, he's using clickbaits a lot. This is fair share controversy in Southeast Asia, but content creators in general seems to have some controversies every now and then. My goal is just, you know, inform people, patch notes if anything is just new, and also in daytime most of it, like I just, you know, tag classes, create contents for PV, sometimes for PvP. I do PvP, you know, night times, but you guys can see it. Yesterday we did a good node war, for example. And my scores are pretty good from yesterday, not gonna lie. I died 31 times and I killed people, like 31 people. Now you guys can spam 31 in my chat. QND 31. Where is it? Here you go, 31. QND 31, come on. Yes. Why are you not dying? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Good morning, Bumo. How are you? Chillin', what about you? Thank you. Me chillin'. And expecting good class balance patch. Or maybe they will just, you know, publish that stupid AI made thing. Your good companion, or whatever you say. AI auto grind? Maybe. You already have AI auto grind. Don't you guys know that I am an AI? Like 60% of the game thinks that I am an AI and they pretend like I am an AI. Alch Stones already delayed, Bumo. Alchemist Stones, it will be released on Kalpembo. They said it will be on winter. Which means Kalpembo. Chris Poly AI for sure. They already did that, Bumo. Like 2 weeks ago. I think you missed that patch. Every week I'm waiting for Friday Global Labs. I'm not even I'm outside. I'm looking from my phone because if there is good patch, life skill, my hash gives me some tornadoes backplace. So Global Labs are important. Love them. Yeah, Global Labs are important. I agree. And Global Labs like good patch. With every 2-3 months we encounter with them. Would love to see some range of our pets. Range of our pets on minimap. Ah, I get it. But you know what? If they bring that type of thing, it definitely just destroys your FPS. It's PA, I know it. Minus 10 FPS. Instantly. Let's hope Crimson Desert succeeds so PA doesn't go bankrupt. Double Labs not gonna buff suck Dark Knight again. Mark my word. I mean, buff Awaken Dark Knight, not Succession. But they can do, like... I stop, you know, shocking. I literally stop shocking. I just gave myself a word when I see some kind of stupid thing from PRO Labs. And I will just say that it's pretty normal, it's PRO Labs. They can do stupid things. They always do. Let's go here. Am I handsome enough? I believe I do. No music. Browser sound is up. Redimerus, thank you so much for follow and then Prime. Welcome, welcome. You just click that follow button and then click the subscription button. It helped me a lot. So if you guys want to support me, you can click that subscribe button. If you're Prime, it's all good. Kinda, but tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, all of the subscriptions, always welcome. Thank you very much. They are important for my monthly, subscription point, challenge. Hi, if I start playing Black Desert now and can only play 2-3 hours a day, but can't spend any money on the game, is it still worth starting? Yes, it does. I mean, how long would it actually take to reach something like Dekia 2 on a Dark Secrets level? I mean, are you saying that zero money you're going to just spend on it? Or you're going to just buy some basics, spend a little bit slowly, instead of, giving like thousands of dollars every month, $50, for example. In that situation, which is casual, basics slowly. Okay, so you'll get all the basics like tent, some other things, additional things. I can say it took, if you know what to do in Black Desert Online, it took 3 to 4 months for you, slowly but surely. If you don't know what to do in the Black Desert Online, and if you have low experience, it took 6 months for you to reach that level, 757 60 gear scores from scratch. Yeah, headquarters gonna spin wheel, which class to buff or nerf in every week. Yes. If that really happens, in my opinion, SAC-DK already is the strongest class in PvE when it comes to effort and efficiency. It's really chill and still strong. Yeah, I know. All right. Let's go here. Go here. Up this one. This one. Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check the new IGN video, which is related to the Crimson Desert. I already published the long 10 minutes, 11 minutes, I believe, video and the reaction part on the YouTube. I'm appreciated for all of the support that you show on this one. And there is the part 2. The IGN guy is just talking about the, combat system, and we will check it. Seems like the combat system will change the entire, these type of games genre. Okay, let's go. Majin, thank you so much for subscription, my dear friend. Welcome. And this is IGN. Like, this is coming from IGN. I will also share this link in the description section. I have no idea what we will encounter with, but let's go and check. I will be on there. It's a robot.
It would be easy to take a quick look at Crimson Desert and assume it's another fantasy action game where you hack and slash your way through enemies with repeated presses of the attack button. And if you equip your protagonist, Cliff, with a sword, you can certainly do that. But tap 2 of your controller's face buttons together and he'll lunge, thrusting the blade directly forward. If you then press both the light and heavy attack buttons at the same time, he'll transition into a powerful, magic-infused overhead slam, bringing his...
Okay. While you're using your physical gear, there will be also magic. Probably we will learn it how to use it. We also saw that in the first video. I wonder that what it will just, give us as a new, the combat.
Sword down in an arc of dizzying particle effects. There's more than one way to swing a sword, basically, and that applies to everything in your...
Bro, that's definitely good. Like, how many games are doing this in these days?
To every...
Like, you're just fighting with sword, instantly change to spear with that momentum, using the spear's momentum and your body momentum, you're just kicking people.
There's more than one way to swing a sword, basically, and that applies to everything in your combat.
How many games do we have can do that? It's completely freestyle combat.
Arsenal. Transition from aiming a bow into a dodge roll, and you'll trigger a brief window of medieval Matrix slow motion, perfect for scoring a headshot. Cast a spell at the apex of a jump, and you'll launch yourself into the air, riding the energy of the magic's blast. And, in perhaps the most entertaining example, hold 2 face buttons in conjunction with shifting the direction of the left analog stick to unleash a variety of increasingly amusing wrestling moves, from simple grapples to human hammer throws.
Bro, like, simple grapple is this.
Simple grapple.
This is the simple grapple. How many games are doing this? Like, I'm watching. I'm not playing the other games, but I'm watching lots of games. You know how they look like. This combat is completely different than the other games. Is there any other example, guys? If you know any example, please let me know in the comment section. Also, do not forget to like this video when you're done with watching this.
To human hammer throws. For this month's IGN First, we spoke to the design team at Crimson Desert developer Pearl.
Okay, who's this guy? Young J, mid-age J, mid-age number 2 J, old J, Ola J, Mr. J, Sungling Do, J Jun Lee. I told him this is the Mr. J. He just got face surgery. We found him. Here is the Mr. J, the missing developers of Black Desert Online. No, that is freestyle like it is. Yeah. Kevin Kim. I can see his name is Cho.
Abyss to learn how they crafted this deep, multi-layered combat system. The very first thing they said was both surprising and helped contextualize everything. One of the key inspirations for Crimson Desert's combat was retro arcade games like Samurai Showdown, Final Fight, and King of Fighters. Suddenly, all those multi-button combos and link moves make much.
Yeah, that multi-button combos that's the point. You know what will happen? Just take your notes. You guys will say that when you were right. Most of the big streamers, they call themselves gamer, they will not be able to play this game. And they will say that this game sucks. Because most of the big streamers calling themselves gamers, they don't know how to, control their character with multi-button keyboard thing. Because we used it on Black Desert Online for like 7, 8 years. I don't know. It's not important who the big streamers, they call themselves gamer. They will just tell that this game sucks. Because they will not be able to play it. They don't have enough potential to, maybe they have potential, but they refuse to reach that potential. It happens many times on Black Desert Online. Lots of big streamers, they said Black Desert Online combat sucks. Because they don't know how to handle it. By far the best combats in the market is on Black Desert Online right now. Completely freestyle. Like you have to control your character with multi-button, skill keys. And the same one is in this one. And it's even improved right now. More optimized, better graphics, and more optimized, I can say. It will be very, very interesting to watch all of those, big streamer gamers that can't handle this game and they just be toxic on this game. It will be so nice to farm them.
More sense. But those fighting game combos are not necessarily the thing that Pearl Abyss intended to replicate. The team cites the strong sense of impact that comes with each blow, both inflicted and received, as a key aspect they wanted to capture. That's clear not just in the visuals, but in the crunchy audio.
Oh, that combo. Look at this.
Visuals, but in the crunchy audio.
First left punch.
Visuals, but in the crunchy audio.
Let's just make it slow. Slow. Where is slow? This one. Make it slow, please.
Yeah.
Left punch to the to her chest or throat, and then attacking with sword. No, it's not sword. Is it attacking with sword? No, it's just literally. This is a striker succession. No way. They're using striker succession animations. Look. You will just see it. Look. This is Dosa's kick, F skill. It just missed. This is striker. I know that animation. And finishing with sword. Whoa. It's getting better and better in every video. Thank you, IGN. Oh, that finish.
The sound design team
This game is it's getting brutal.
directly references Capcom as an inspiration. But across the 10 different boss battles I fought so far, plus plenty
Is that blood?
more skirmishes in the open world, it's clear that there's more to it than that. Fighting game characters have access to many different moves that can be chained together to create unique approaches and strategies. Open world games, on the other hand, typically have a much more restrained moveset, a dodge, an attack, and a counter for instance. But despite being a fantasy open world game itself, Crimson Desert's long list of combat moves seems to be gunning for the breadth of options that fighting games thrive on. Cliff's ever-expanding ability tree means there's a multitude of ways to approach any fight. It's not just ranged versus melee, but the more minute choices within those options. Will you weave kicks and suplexes into your sword fight, channel lightning down your blade, use whistling arrows to summon artillery strikes? The important takeaway here is that Pearl Abyss refuses to provide any real strict definition for Crimson Desert's combat system. Unlike something like Batman Arkham, there's no rhythm or pattern to follow. The combat team told me that they had no interest in creating a game where you have to respond to on-screen prompts by pressing specific buttons, the kind of system we've
How many weapons you can use? Yes.
seen in games like Mad Max, Shadow of Mordor, and both Marvel's Avengers and Spider-Man games. Instead,
You know, I feel Shadow of Mordor vibe from this game. I don't know why. If you ask me that, which game you feel like closest to this one, I feel Shadow of Mordor. Zarka is just amazing. Like the experience that comes from Black Desert Online over years and years and years, they just combined it into the solo game with a new engine, and here it is. Also, CM Zarka is the community manager of our region, by the way. He's a very important guy. He's almost like as important as like Mr. J.
the studio aims to fulfill a player's
For some, he is the J's son.
fantasies by allowing them to do whatever they want in any situation. That arguably makes Crimson Desert's approach to battle a bit loose, and for some, the distinct lack of rules.
Oh, that is good. Look, these are tiny details, but they are very important.
Battle a bit loose.
Look at the animation now.
And for some,
that animation, hits to the legs and breaks the connection between legs, and this guy is just falling in that direction. He hits from this way, and the body is body directions is this way. These are tiny differences. When you do that to the other games, normally this body is looking that way, isn't it? This body, it drops like and directly behind, but he hit from here, and the momentum just, let the body just stay, go in there. These are like very nice in-depth things for like a solo game.
the distinct lack of rules.
You see, the body normally it would just fall ground like this in other type of games because it's some kind of pattern. It will be the pattern when you use that skill. No matter where you use the skill, the body just drops like this.
Or rhythm may be frustrating. There are no hard counters for particular enemies, for instance, nor any kind of strict rock-paper-scissors relationships between different attack or defense types. A particular weapon may be stronger against shielded enemies, for instance, but there's no requirement for you to use it. The same applies to bosses. While they certainly...
So, from the explanation of this IGN guy, we understood that experience and the skill will just increase your gameplay quality. Because he's saying that the difference in between weapons not that much significant. Maybe some certain scenarios, like it will be stronger against someone, but it will not be significant, like not the rock, paper, and scissors thing. Will be interesting.
They have attack patterns that can be memorized and weaknesses that can be exploited. Pearl Abyss has no interest in demanding you pay attention to that. The team believes that...
Is he gonna hit it to that guy? What, that huge pillar?
Any method of attack should be valid.
Hit him!
Well, within reason.
Hell yeah!
You can't swing a 500-pound monster by its ankles, of course.
By the way, I don't know how it looks on you on Twitch right now, but YouTube, probably you guys see everything in 4K. The image that in my screen right now, extremely clear. The quality, the details, and it's a video. And probably it's a video that decreased the bitrate significantly. Probably this game is like 20 times, has better graphics. And I suggest everyone play this game if it is possible in 2K resolution, and if it is possible 4K in higher graphics settings, because we are used to this situation from Black Desert Online. Pearl Abyss is a company that cares about graphics a lot. They even just made lots of things in past, not efficient. You know, they released a class. Graphic-wise, it was looking good, but the class was not efficient. I'm also like my class was also main. My main class is Awakened Drakania. It wasn't efficient for PvE, for example, for long time. They finally fixed it, but the appearance of the class, skill mechanism, and everything, as to any Black Desert Online player, they will tell this to you. Awakened Drak is amazing. That class is amazing. The graphics, skills, skill kit, and everything. Perlebis is a company that cares. Maybe the best part, the most cared part by them is just like graphics.
This, there if you want it, but no worries if you don't approach, extends out into the world itself. The Black Space engine that powers Crimson Desert is able to simulate elemental reactions.
By the way, that Black Space engine is the engine, if I'm not wrong, that they use in Black Desert Online. This is the improved version, better version. That's why all of the Black Desert players will get used to this game is in fast mode, because we know those patterns. You know, I instantly recognize that kick comes from Scholar's animation, that, you know, the martial art things directly comes from Striker's combos. There are lots of classes in Black Desert Online.
So water can either freeze or conduct electricity when struck by the correct spell, while wood will burn and smoulder when set alight. The combat team cites the modern Legend of Zelda games as inspiration for this, in which there's constant interaction between you and the environment. But this is very much a system that you can master and exploit if you choose to, rather than a core component of combat. For instance, there won't be a boss battle where you have to freeze water to hold your foe in place, or coax them into a metal grid you can then electrify with a lightning spell. Cliff is not a
Wait. You can use environment to increase your strength. You can use water to use your electric skills, or a metal to use your electric skills, to strengthen them. Oh.
wizard, and so his spells come courtesy of a bracelet that grants him simple mastery over fire, ice, and lightning. But new weapons and gear help expand his ability set further than the unlocks available on your skill tree. There's a spear, for instance, which
You know what I like at this one? When this guy is just fighting. In the last video, mostly he was fighting with this guy. We saw that fight, entire fight. When you got the weapons, those pads, the blue pads, you also got them. So you just own those pads. They're serving to you right now. When you get this, imagine how much type of weapons or these type of magical, objects, relics that you can have, and you can use different type of powers. This is just like one basic boss fight.
Opens up like a propeller and blasts enemies with bursts of wind like a deadly airzuka, and a sword that summons an angry genie-like creature.
This is the thing that I'm expecting to you. Those blue things were attacking to you. He just killed the boss, and now pets serves to you, and you have the new upgraded and better weapons.
The further you progress though, the wilder these options become. Cliff is able to ride a number of mounts, which in the early hours are simple horses with no remarkable talents. But head into the territory held by the Black Bears faction, and you'll be able to saddle up on a massive grizzly, which can swipe—
Whoa, riding a bear! I want this on Black Desert Online. Come on, tier 10 bear.
at foes with sharpened
I can see myself putting 200 hours in this game. 200 hours? I don't think 200 hours will be enough for this game.
claws, effectively thinning out herds of barbarians. Fast forward a few hours and things become stranger
Putin will be proud.
still. Your simple horse could be traded for a raptor. Yes, you can
What is this? Raptor?
ride on the back of a literal dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur.
If you prefer your scaly mounts to fly and breathe fire, then Crimson Desert also has that covered too. Fantasy's most important creature is present and correct here, and in the game's later hours you'll be able to command Tristar the Dragon, who will swoop in at your beck and call. But that—
We know that dragon, it's almost same to our dragon, but look at the open world image. I want this in Black Desert Online. In Black Desert Online, the game engine is a little bit old, like 12, 13 years old if I'm not wrong, maybe it's even older. We can see beyond that, for example, this wall. But everything is so clear. Hell yeah, we want this in Black Desert. It looks like Kafraas. Similar, yeah.
it's not the wildest option.
Other welcome, yes, we do have global app.
Dispelling any notion that this is a typical high fantasy video game, in Crimson Desert, you can pilot a mech. Yes, really.
Okay, Marnie's unstable, We used to, you know, use these type of robots even in Black Desert Online. They like to add these type of weird things into a game. Yes, this will be very fun. This will be very fun. What is this game? This is Crimson Desert.
The Dwarven Engineered Battle Robot is a late-game treat that asks the question, what if a Bioshock Big Daddy and a Titanfall mech had a baby? Equipped
Why is this name is Big Daddy? Who put it?
with thrusters, machine guns, multi-target lock homing rockets, and a wide-radius EMP blast, your sword and board-wielding enemies don't stand a chance.
Whoa.
Fire-breathing dragons and machine gun-toting
Bro, look at this one. You can even see the details in that much distant places. Look. I want this in Black Desert.
mechs could absolutely
I can predict PA's tradition, hatred towards female elf characters with bow.
destroy Crimson Desert's balance, but they've been carefully plotted on the campaign's overall power curve. Pearl Abyss's combat team explained that such mounts are not designed to be simple tools that you can use whenever you want, and so all of the robot's destructive devices drain a limited fuel gauge, which, when depleted, will put the machine out of action. This means you can't just use this modern marvel of technology in perpetuity. You won't be able to stroll up to a boss battle and decimate a knight with your stock of missiles. But when you are in the pilot's chair, there's no denying that things become more of a massacre than an even matchup.
This is like cheat mode for normal thing. Yeah, this is for definitely bosses. So we will use this mech for some certain bosses probably. For maybe blast boss or something like that. You're literally just creating a massacre. No one can do this something to you. What can you do? Something to these all of these machine guns, rockets, and everything with sword and spear. Look at that, the body is completely burned.
Pearl Abyss is happy with this power spike though. The team considers it something of a present or a reward for players who have progressed so far into.
Wait, is he riding the dragon? He's not sitting. He's on his knees. Because you can sit here. You cannot spread your legs like that. They added lots of things. In other games, you would see that spread legs like a platypus. You cannot do that. He's just sitting on his knees. His leg.
A reward for players.
I can easily name 5 other games they look inspiration from. Love to see that in games, honestly.
Who have progressed so far into the game. As you can see, there is a wide range of combat options to say the least, and that brings us back to the fighting game comparison. Something like Street Fighter is arguably the inverse of Dark Souls, as in a From Software game, the true challenge is learning everything about your enemy and then attempting to exploit that, whereas in a fighting game, the challenge is to learn everything about your character and master their moveset. Pearl Abyss subscribes to the Street Fighter approach, and explains that the goal is for Crimson Desert.
Bro, I really like this animation. You're literally grabbing a pillar and just
approach and explain
you just hit the boss. Probably that boss has just got some stun, anything with CC. You're hitting it with pillar.
that the goal is for Crimson Desert's difficulty to become.
It's in Turkish like "Seni amına kodum." Like you say that in Turkish and you just hit it with pillar.
Increasingly more manageable the more you master Cliff's abilities. That's easier said than done though. Like a fighting game, there's the sense that every one of Cliff's actions has an alternate version.
Bro, look at those graphics. This wide angle.
Actions has an alternate version.
By the way, this is not cinematic. This is in-game. You will play this game like this. You will see everything in this game. Okay, this is in-game thing. In Pearl Abyss, trailers and all other things, they never use cinematics. All cinematics, they directly comes from in-game.
If you combine it with the right skill. This naturally creates depth, but also complexity. Dive in without any instruction, and it can feel quite overwhelming. In an attempt to keep things as simple as possible, Pearl Abyss has put a lot of focus on what each button does. The idea is that there's consistency in every action. If you want to introduce an element into an action, you build on your existing knowledge of the controller. Clicking the thumbsticks, for instance, fires magic spells from your palms. Click the left stick to use your left palm, click the right stick to use your right palm. And so to do a triple jump, which is powered by your magic spells, you string together an L3, R3, L3 combo, rather than tap the jump button 3 times.
But he's talking about, you know, Xbox, isn't it? L3, R3, all of these things, like these are not for PC. It will be very interesting that what type of combinations we will use. Shift F, Shift T, Shift Q. That will be amazing.
At first glance, Crimson Desert certainly looks like many other open world games, and that's not an unfair comparison. As we'll explore later in this month's IGN First, there are plenty of genre staples here, from puzzle dungeons to faction quests to bounties posted on the town bulletin boards. In totality, this is not an unusual game, but zoom in on the combat and you'll find quite an unusual beast. It's built atop the classic staples. There's still dodges and parries and regular attacks, but never before have I played a medieval fantasy game where I can chain Spider-Man's swing into Batman's glide, into a ground pound that's delivered like Sonic the Hedgehog doing his best Hulk impression. In short, it's safe to say that Crimson Desert is trying something different.
That bear, dude.
For more from Crimson Desert, check out our exclusive gameplay videos, and be sure to stick with IGN throughout the entire month of October for even more insights into this fantasy open world adventure.
Thank you so much for IGN that they just covered lots of things. We've talked about the combat system. We've talked about the, how the magic system and sword, spear are working. The freestyle combat, they explained it a lot. And I say, fuck Black Desert, Crimson Desert is the new meta, guys. I definitely say that. And I can also say that the mounts, they will look different, like classic horse. We saw bear, we saw dinosaur, we saw dragon, we saw the robot, the Mani's robot. They're tough. This game's taste will definitely completely different, and it will change the entire world. I mean, gaming world. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I have to go back to my Twitch live stream. There will be a global lab patch related with the Black Desert Online. You know what we say? Do not forget, Crimson Desert is just a game, and have a nice game. My neck. It hurts. Hop on Minecraft Pokemon with Zane. What Zane is doing? Let's just wait. Zarka, are we gonna get something good in Global Lab? Be honest, come on. All that's for no. I just hurt my leg 2 days ago. That's why it's hurting. In gym. My left shoulder, I hurt. My right leg's inner thigh, it hurt. I'm just pushing myself a little bit hard. So chat, what do you think? Is it good? At some certain point, I've been watching YouTube and 50 people. But what about the likes on YouTube? Come on. Only 52? Not enough. Not enough. Cooked yourself on your leg day? Yeah, while I'm trying to warm up myself, I was doing this. I'll try to show it. I really like to warm up my thighs like this. You just sit. You just send your legs like this. Just sit, and then you do that. It's an amazing, but it's not tight. I checked. I know all the muscles in the body. It's the inner part of hamstring. If I just stretch it a lot, it hurts. If I just try to use that part of hamstring, inner part of hamstring, it hurts. So normally today is leg day. I'm just giving myself rests. Tomorrow rests, and I'll go the leg day on Sunday. India is it with balls? Yes. This will be a good release for PA. Fan base of single player games is huge, like Witcher, Skyrim, and stuff. But I can also see the review bomb on Steam. That performance will be bad on hardware, on old hardware. Yeah, it's definitely a new system required. By the way, did PA nerf fishing? I can't get good fish. Big nerf. I think they nerfed it. Ninja patch. Crimson Desert only for PS5? No, it's for PC too. After 2 weeks, you better buff my Sakwusa. Why don't you buff Sakwusa, Zerka? The world is just a game and a nice game. I agree. Seems like the only possible problem with the optimization. I think they fixed it. There will be no optimization problem. Before you go, Gem of Void after your video, 600 Gem of Void on the market, Asia server. What can I do about that? Video players, when they don't get 2 price fish overnight. No. It's definitely something weird. Yesterday, it was weird. You know what happened? Seems like my pay to win road is not working. That's what I felt. Whose emote is that? The amount of the money that they will lose if they only console games an absolute amount. No, it's not a console game. It's console, PC, everything. PlayStation, Xbox, whatever you have. You will be able to play that game from there. Maybe even in future they can release, what's the name? Waiting for global lab. When? Drink water, guys. Oh, it's perfect time for Turkish coffee. You're right. Let me just grab a Turkish coffee. Who wants Turkish coffee? When Kun Awakening or Sork Succession for PV? Sork. You please? Okay. What is not working? You have 3 more minutes. I also will prepare myself protein shake. Okay, this is for Zarka. Where is my webcam only? Quandia, any classes as comfy as Awakened Witch? Ah, but better at Orzek, yeah. Wukong. Suction. No way. Give me patch. Come on. Patch, please. Someone typing me from Discord. Buff Striker? You want some ban? Permaban. You can earn some kind of premium permaban from my channel. Here we go again. More suck DK buffs. Who knows? Maybe AORUS. But I can never bring myself to play first classes in a game with a sword and spell. I mean, Wukong is the best option for you, Essa. There you go! Patch! Seems like normal length. Oh, wait. Class changes. New enhancement system UI or something. Enhancement system, the new UI, the new system. Pretty good, pretty good. Finally, we will get that. The new inventory. We will check every one of them. No class changes? Ah, we have class changes. No, we don't have. Experience character changes. Trial characters are designed to help you practice. 60 to 62. Okay. New weapons for the trial characters. Throne of Power feature has been added, allowing to adventurer who ascend to advanced role realm. We will check all of other things. After opening Adana's Throne UI by pressing the dedicated button in-game, I will use this one. Clicking the Throne area button will display area where your privileges are activated. Hmm. Ah. Good. Swift Sailor. Past this part. Blackstone item. At the start, it has been changed from character bound to family bound. Ah, they're probably beginner Blackstone. Reappearance time of the word boss, which appears 20, 23, 45 in some areas, has been changed. Darmod. The scenes that were Orbita Tomb light accept the power of light. Tenebrum casts the Manticore's gimmick, killing the nearby prophets. Zephyros casts at the distance at Zephyros. Shadow Knight searches for it. Nearby adventures has been increased by 250% compared to before. The range at which Beelzebub returns to the original position has been increased 25%. Fixed anywhere damage will not apply when attacking the guards patrolling in the alignment was below 500. Category description have been added to the detailed categories in the Gran UI. Oh, don't know. What do you think, chat? I was expecting class changes because it's needed. Soon there will be AOS. No one probably will want to play the AOS. Only Metadog. What do you think? I'm not saying these are bad changes, but priority, I don't think so. What about the Pearl Shop? We can see changes to Pearl Shop on next weekend from Global Lab. My expectations were low, but holy, I'm impressed how low they can get. This new UI is good. Definitely good, but new bag, okay. Delicious Gem Polisher. Folks advice. Let's change. Oh, I don't know if Sage again. Yeah. Probably PvP in Arena of Solar will be forbidden for if you're not playing meta class. Maybe it will be possible to pull 3 of them into the middle. Maybe. But what it will change? They have time gates at all. The distance which Zephyros Shadow Knight searches for nearby adventurers has been increased by 250 compared to before. Interesting. Suck Dosa or Awaken? Suck. We have IDEX for Awaken Dosa. He was in my chat. Yeah, remove the Alchemist Stone expectations in your mind, guys. I got a question. I got Sept Awaken weapon, also pen sub and main weapon. Which one first should I just like go for? It's related with how much money you're gonna invest in one of them. What do you get? Go for the cheapest way, and you can use different type of Excel. Byrak is one of them. Is it? If I'm not wrong, I think Choice is one of them. You can use those type of Excel forms. They show you like in average how much money you can spend. It's an average at all. It's RNG at the end of the day, and what you can gain from it. Looks like no crash out this week until next week again. So then the hopes on next week's Global Lab, because the AOS. Can you see it? Yeah. AOS will be released on 23rd October. Next week's Global Lab, it will be 17. If they won't touch classes, it will be the worst AOS ever. I think CM Kazarka, he will have fun at AOS because he's Dosa main, and Dosa is top PP class right now, especially for AOS. That class can spam infinite iframe and SA. It's like Sork with Sword instead of Reaper. I got only 48k threshold with Agris on Tugnet even though I'm over cap. Is it because of my pets T3? Yeah, there were pets effects, yeah. Definitely. They only nerfed Sak Hashashin. But there are like 10 more classes requires nerf. When? When are you gonna do that? Sak Sword needs nerf. Sak Berserker needs nerf. Like Striker needs nerf. Maybe even Sak DK needs nerf. Like, and Awaken Striker, Awaken Mystic nerf. Awaken Lan needs nerf. Awake Hush needs nerf. Awake Sage needs nerf. Awake Mega needs nerf. Scholar needs nerf. Like Dosa needs nerf. Or make all classes like them. Like Deadeye needs nerf. 1, 2. I'm just not counting Scholar, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Exactly 10 classes requires an urgent nerf for like last 6 months. Maybe more than. That Awaken Sage is there for like a year. And PA doing nothing. Yoruldum amına koyayım ya. Like it can't be that much, they're completely ignoring the current state of the game. Why they're doing that? It's been very long time. It's not like 1 or 2 months old something. It's almost a year. Those classes are dominating PvP. If you're not playing those classes, PvP is forbidden for you. It's literally forbidden, guys. I don't know. There is a thing. There is a link. that ESA published. You can check from there, yeah. Because all their dev team is busy crunching in the Crimson Desert, which will be... I'm not sure what they are actually doing, but... Alright. Let's prepare a video for YouTube. YouTube people still waiting, but where is the English transition? This got English transition, but what about the other one? These are have them. But the biggest part of the game or has no English transition. All right. Let's go. All right. You guys know what to do when I just, just say hi, YouTube. It's your duty. Hello, YouTube. Welcome. In this video, we will check this week's Global Lab. Most of you may think that this week's has no Global Lab, but I already announced that like 6 days ago. We got the Global Lab patch notes, but there is no Global Lab maintenance, so you cannot see these changes in the Global Lab, server. So don't try to log in. Don't try to check it in there. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on YouTube at the same time. I'm expecting you to like this video before we, start to, dive into that Global Lab details. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, this week's Global Lab has some kind of good quality of life things, but I have to be honest with you, it's a little bit disappointing. Because I was expecting some kind of class changes. This is not a complaint. I'll just share what I think about the current state of the game. In the current state of the game, in PvP, it's completely unplayable if you are not playing the meta classes. And if you want to play your own class, and if it is not meta, you have to play one of the meta classes. Otherwise, PvP is forbidden for you. And this is just like, excusing people more and more and more and more. The PvP content's quality is getting lower. They're not getting optimization. They're not good. They're not well designed. And 2 weeks later, we will get the AOS. And there is still no proper nerfs for those 9-10 different classes in the game that dominate PvP significantly. I'm kind of sad for our developers, policy in these days. This is because this is not a new thing in the game. And it's been a long time. We are trying to fight against that significant PvP meta. I don't know. If you want to just learn which classes that they are, let me just try to just tell you to. Suck Sork, Suck Berserker, Awaken Striker, Awaken Mystic, Awaken Lan, Awaken Shashin, Awakening Sage, Awakening Mayagu, Succession Dosa, and Deadeye. So these are the classes that requires an urgent nerfs, but for like a year, they're doing nothing. They only nerfed Succession Hashashin a few weeks ago properly, and I was kind of sad. Yes, maybe it's the time. They are starting to, cut the, long powers of those OP classes. They'll just make them normal. They normalize them. But seems like, I don't know, maybe the entire iOS for the next 2 months, they will not touch those things. And PvP will be forbidden for you too. Let's go. That was my honest review about the current state, and it was some kind of criticism for our developers. If they listen this, I know that our CMGM team listens what I'm saying, but PA, please stop what you do. This is not a joke. The current state of PvP is not a joke. All of the veterans are complaining a lot. And I'm the, reflecting their sons to you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sub, like, leave a comment. Yeah, do not forget subscription, like, leave a comment. If there's a hype, if you're watching me from your phones, use that hype button. Let's check out what we got in this week. They finally added the enhanced UI renewal. They talked about this thing at Heidelberg. I'm kind of appreciate it. Thank you very much. You will add this game to this game, and this is really good quality of life changes. I can say 10 out of 10 good changes, good improvements. I can say, let's just check. I didn't read, and I will read everything with you, and I will just react it with you. Monkey Monster, thank you so much for Prime. Welcome, my dear friend. All the subscriptions on Twitch, thank you very much. This equipment enhancement UI revamp includes several improvements to make equipment enhancement easier and more intuitive. In addition to basic enhancement UI improvements, a dedicated enhancement bag has been added to the store various enhancement material in one place, and that the conditions for the probability value input confirmation window to be displayed when enhancing equipment have been relaxed, making it more convenient to use. Regarding the enhancement bag, we recognize that the adventurers who are not yet familiar with the Black Desert may find it difficult to sort or move enhancement materials. So we have set it so that when you acquire enhancement materials, they are immediately moved to the enhancement bag. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So no more, you will not see the enhancement related items in your family bag. I mean, sorry, in your PRO bag or in your overall, like everything related with the enhancement will be in the enhancement bag automatically. That's big W. It's also a convenience. I don't know like what will be the weight limits for the enhancement bag. We will maybe see it on the images. The equipment enhancement screen has been renewed. You can select straightenable equipment from your bag and straighten it. Nether belt has been improved to be basically spread out. The number of the nether stripes, the belt probably visible on the one screen has been changed to 10. The conditions for displaying the confirmation window for entering the enhancement probability value when enhancing equipment have been relaxed. The following equipment is affected: God Ride, Dead God Armor, Labreska Helmet, Down Glows, others, etc. Enhancement probability value has been enhanced, equipment have been relaxed. Confirmation window. Okay. That's how it will look, my dear friends. That's how it will look. Nether bands, they are here. Probably we will put the enhancement item in here. Blackstones, for example, item will be there. And if it's success, we will see big yellow glowing things on screen. This UI is definitely looking way better than the old one. But are we going to see the black spread? I think there is no black spread. This is pretty interesting because while you're enhancing, you see black spread, animations, cheer, and all other things. By clicking on the increase reinforcement probability, you can select and apply items that increase the reinforcement probability. Not a fan personally, I gotta know about that. No buff, no nerf. I'm scared, boss. Will they leave it like this and really? Probably. Akaya. Next Friday is the last stop. I miss the black spirit laughing at me when I fail. Just tell me that when you fail, I will laugh to you. Loser. The tab for the items that can be applied when the current reinforcement probability increase value is 0, such as Volk, Advice, and the items can be selected when the reinforcement probability increase value is 100 or more or 300 or less have been separated. Crueldenia. Volk's cry can be checked and applied in the increased reinforcement probability and bonus tab. So this is the fail stacks that you have. These are the fail stack increase, 100 to 30. 100 to 300. So maybe they can add new items. We can go beyond 300 fail stack. When they will allow us to go for 500 fail stack. That would be nice. Are they removing the... Are you sure you want to use that fail stack if you type that? They're just probably making it proper. For some certain situations, it's non-stop asking you, are you sure? But this fail stack? Really? But that is the fail stack that you need to use for some Godrite, armors, for example. You're using 240 fail stack for it. It's asking, are you sure this fail stack is just too much? No, it's not too much. Enhance it, bitch. Because it's very annoying in a certain level enhancement. You're using like 200 fail stack and it says this is too low or this is too high. We will see the fail stacks in here. Volks, additional family thing, and additional, and the percentage, it will be there. You can select the material items that can prevent reinforcement drops by clicking on the drop prevention protection area. Okay. The button for straightening have been separated into fall prevention protection. Okay, so you will click this one, that plus icon. You will see that if you want to use chromestones or if you want to use the hammer. That's good. Normally, if I'm not wrong, it was if you have hammer, the system is forcing you to use the hammer, isn't it? So you have to put the hammer in your storage. All right. There you go. You choose chromestones and it goes for, goes for chronestone. Now enhance it. No, it's not enhancing it. What is this? Like extracting the fail stack. You will click this icon in here. This icon will allow you to extract the fail stack. Okay. Remember stars, hello? This is the Kafraas enhancement section. This also looks pretty good. Wait, how you do that? After setting the equipment that can be straightened via Kafraas as target for straightening, you can proceed with the Kafraas breakthrough by selecting Kafraas stone as straightening material. Okay. So it's in this one. In straightening materials, if you click Kafraas, the UI changes automatically. And it gives you definitely well-designed UI. Well done, PA. Well done. They're 10 out of 10 company in quality of lives, not gonna lie. Who is responsible of the quality of lives? I'm not sure. But they're doing good jobs in quality of lives for like last 2 or 3 years. Big W. Well done. Reinforcement bag. A reinforcement bag has been added, which allows you to store more materials needed for the reinforcement hole, so blah, blah, blah. The maximum number of slots will be 192, and there is no weight limit. Really? Big W. So I can put all my Blackstones in there, 100,000 Blackstones? Good. No more eager. I thought they will just add, for example, 1,000 limits in it and they will sell in the Pearl shop. No. No weight limit. The reinforcement probability increase window allows you to check and use equipment that grants Volk's advice, Volk's cry, hungers, and all other things. Yeah. If you need to use items stored in your reinforcement bag as processing material or move them to your unified exchange bag, you can move them from your reinforcement bag to regular before the processing or moving them to the unified exchange bag. The controls are the same for the family bag. Okay, it's nice. When you store items that can be stored in a reinforced bag in regular bag, you can use the function related to the reinforcement. The items that can be stored in a reinforcement bag are as follows. Whoa. Let's check. Volk's Cry, Blackstone types, Kafraas, hammers, beginner Blackstone, the Essence of Leap accessories, the Essence of Leap armor, silent primordial decisions. Please note that the official server is updated on Wednesday, October 12th. All items stored in the reinforcement bag will be moved to the reinforcement bag. October 12th? I think it's wrong. Simplify items to increase the chance of success in straightening. The magic parchment was awarded with the same value of the Volk's advice. The Passion Secret Book was awarded with the same amount of Volk's advice. Passion Secret Book? What is this? All down awakening stones used in the Passion Secrets book have been removed. What are these? Passion Secret Book. The recipes for grinding Dalician's Gem Polisher and Green Quartz to obtain Volk's Advice 40 no longer will be available. The Goblin Amulet, which has crafted with the primordial crystal with Volk's, have been changed so that the Volk's Advice can be obtained simplified by using the item without needing for further processing. So how we just get it? You know what is this? This is the item that when you kill the Bihyung, when you kill Bihyung, it gives you that parchment, and you need to. Let me show it in game. That would be better to show it in game. What was the name of that item? Sell. Is it in here? Nope. Let me check this one. Are they all working? Yeah, they all working. Maybe here? Nope. Where are you? Go to village. Here, this one. Cabby Charm. Probably it's talking about this one. Simple Alchem with Primordial Crystal. I have 38 of them. So how we will be able to... Probably we will just maybe right-click it, and it will give us, with an RNG, with a probability, all of these fail stacks. The magical parchment 130 that was awarded for the following knowledge reward has been changed to advice of Volks 130. All right. It was pretty good. I'm saying like 10 out of 10 quality of life updates, like they used to, you know, serve us. Thank you very much. You know, like you should just give the rise to the, when they do something correct, you should just say thank you to them. But when they do something bad, I might be the most toxic content creator. Sometimes my criticisms are being a little bit overreacting and toxic, but I stopped to do that in the beginning of the video. You know, I talked about the current state of PvP and what veterans thinking the current state of the PvP. We will see. Other improvements related to the reinforcements. The input window has been modified to be automatically activated when the reinforcement probability valley input window is displayed. Walk advice item have been changed to instantly usable items, and you can now check the Walk's advice you have by clicking Go Increase Reinforcement Probability button. Okay. So most of the things, if you didn't understand from the English transition, is because Korean translated by the Google Translate. On Thursday, just watch the official patch notes. We will just cover everything 100% correct and translated. The first and the only class change related with the tamer, main weapon in succession. It says this is the skill. I don't know which skill is that. You will recognize the name when you see the thing. When launching skill forward in the air, the control key has been unified to right click. However, if you hold W right click after the Kang Moonlight Strike skill, it will be linked to the Kang Earth Lightning skill, and you must release W key to activate this scratch skill. There's some kind of quality of life update for Tamer. One skill changes. Yeah. What you just said, let me check. So what happened with Dosa? Nothing. We need an option to only show back attacks, not crits too. Why? You don't want to see crits? They destroyed the class balance and left it like this. I totally agree. The issue where the target would take abnormal status effects when the fall effect hit has been fixed. What is this? The issue where the target would take abnormal status effects when the fall effect hit has been fixed. Fix the grab bug. You're grabbing people, but you can see the guy. He's just being kind of iframe or invisible. And in that time is just, for example, I'm grabbing people with my Drakania. Grab is being successful, but I can see the guy where the guy is. I try to CC him, but he just stand up. I don't know. Ninja, Lan, Nova. What are these? The issue with the following effects didn't actually apply with a written description. Wusa, monster iframe effect on the Yangpan step skill was on cooldown, was applied for shorter time than originally iframe effect. Good for Wusa. The issue where the miss indicator would intermittently appear when the burning needle technique isn't. So we will check all of these things, okay? Unofficial patch. These transitions are a little bit bad. Do not miss the official patch on Thursday. I think too much text on the screen. I see Watcher. Hello. Trial character changes. The trial characters are designed to help practice each class in Black Desert more quickly and conveniently. As the average stats of the characters on regular servers have recently increased, we have updated the stats and equipments on the trial characters to reflect these latest standards. Additionally, to ensure a fairer PvP environment between trial characters, we have standardized or disabled any factors aside from the provided gear that could affect their stats. This way, everyone can compete on a level playing field. The level up required for the creating character changed from 60 to 62. When the official server is updated, the level of previous created trial characters will also be adjusted to level 62. This change will allow you to acquire the level 62 passive skill, even with a trial character, an item that increases the training ability to the maximum when creating a trial character has been added. Training bugs. Probably this is for breathe, strength, these type of for stamina. They will be like 30 probably. Ushered equipment box 3 will be added. So your AP will be 365 and defense power will be 425 when you wear these equipments. After completing the quest trial character evidence of stronger power, purchase and open Arsha box 3 from the shop free arena and NPC has. These are the weapons. There you go, as you can see on the screen. 35, 34. Are they monster AP? Hopefully they're not monster AP. Please tell me that they're not monster AP. Or are they 34, 35? We actually don't know what they actually are, but we will see them and we will see how they will look. Armor and accessories. Alright, alright. The following effects have been changed to not apply experience of the character. Pet buff effects. Modification, preset, blah, blah, blah. Millennium Ginseng buff. Okay. These buffs will not affect the trial characters. Okay. They're preparing for the Arena of Arsha. Last day is at 16th, and at 15. If you want to just, join or try your chance at Arena Arsha, to join it. The last day is 15th October for global service, 14th October for Korea. Okay, you have 5 days and 4 days. Try your chance. There we go. We have some good quality of life changes for this Adana territory. A Throne of Power feature has been added, allowing the adventurers who ascend Adana's throne to weave their realm through Adana's specific UI. After opening the Adana Throne UI by pressing the dedicated button, this button, clicking the Throne Area button will display the area where your privileges are activated. Only the king of each castle that won the throne can use this function. There you go. You will click this one and it will show you the borders. So probably you will be able to see around this castle. So you can check around from this view. It will be good. We have some changes about sailors. I'll just read it. With the Blue Battlefield Naval PP update coming in November, blah, blah, blah. More blah. A little bit more blah. And fucking more shit blah. Nobody cares your Blue Battlefields. The Blackstone item at the start has been changed from character bound to family bound. This is probably beginner's Blackstone. The following reward items could be obtained from the regular Black Spirit Adventure have been changed. Alright. I care about Blue Battlefield. Don't like sailing, just want the mastery buff. If you want mastery buff, go into normal regular guilds. In Uncapped, it provides you more mastery than Blue Battlefield. The appearance time of the word boss, which appears 23:45 in some areas, or Garmot probably, 15 minutes earlier. As the time it takes, by the way, you guys may think that, what type of content creator is that? I would care if there was no chronic issues and urgent issues in the game about Blue Battlefield. I would maybe do that if there was no problem. But in the current state, chronic and urgent issues are way fucking more important than the fucking Blue Battlefield shit content. These type of contents are bonus. They're not main content. For to make 10 people in the game happy, you're sparing your hundreds of hours to optimize that fucking stupid content. instead of, you know, using those, trying to make those contents optimized for like hundreds of hours, spare some time to fix your own and current, you know, contents and urgent and chronic issues in the game, because thousands of people they're struggling. Okay. Priorities. They are very bad about priorities. Ocean's well heart has been reduced by Ocean's heart bell. Well's HP reduced by 10% because people refuse to go there. We have some changes about spots, Orbita. The scene where Orbita's Tomb of Light accept the power of light and the darkness has been changed to end faster than before, from 4 seconds to 1 second. I don't know what is this actually. The scene where Orbita's Tomb of Light accept the power of light and darkness has been changed to the end faster than before. Darkness? Huh? Like, transition is so bad. Tenebrum Castle, the Manticore's gimmick of killing nearby prophets has been improved so that it no longer continues to execute when there are no prophets. Okay. Tenebrum Castle, or when entering the Marin's secret room, the Tenebrum Castle, the stone slab-shaped Cartian's altar will now be... I don't know what's that thing. The distance at which Zephyros Shadow Knight searches for nearby adventurer has been increased by 250% compared to before. Zephyros Shadow Knight, why they did that? I didn't understand this one. Is that Zephyros Shadow Knight? Maybe it's not the big one. Maybe it's trying to say that the small ones, minions will directly run at you, so you will not lose any trash loot if you don't care them. Some people not care their efficiency, and they get 18,000, and they say that Drakania is broken. Okay, they need to nerf Drakania. They need to nerf, like, no, spot is capped, and if you care about the minions, any class can get 19,000. Zephyros Castle. The range at the Beelzebub returns into the original position has been increased by 25% compared to before. Fixed an issue where the damage would not be applied when attacked by guards patrolling at night if your alignment was below minus 500. This is related with karma. Okay. Request and knowledge. Special growth. Past that. An effect has been added to terrain knowledge. Ulikita. Nymphomara fixed the issue. Okay, nothing important. Background and NPC. An invisible wall has been added to prevent falling under the bridge during the quest at Arion. Fixed auto movements not being blocked by certain structures near the Kwon cave. UI change. In Monster Zone UI, when you just try to see all the categorizations, when you just hover your mouse and over, and you will see additional explanation. What are they? Fixes and other things. For this week, I am done. What I'm expecting from you, what you think about these updates or overall the current state of BDO, and also please click that like button. That's the only best and the free way to support me. And if you're watching me from the mobile phones, the mobile applications, when you like, there will be a hype button. Also click that. I'll be appreciated. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and never trust BDO developers. Yep. Guys, after this shit global lab, I don't want to call it shit, but you know, I don't want to stream. I'm sending you guys to BP. I'm sorry. Like, our developers are being a little bit disrespectful after this point on. If we just try to just, you know, handle all of these stupid PvP in shit situation, they said we will start to change the PvP state of the game like 6 months ago, and they did literally nothing. They buffed more classes, they just bring more classes to the game broken. That's a little bit disrespectful for the players. They're lying you, they're not caring you. I don't know. Enjoy.